We are always happy to have some guests here, which also share their insights, their very valuable insights with us about how they experience Braco, that what he does, his gift, and how they feel his help in their lives, or how they observe the impact Braco has on all the others around us. And our guest tonight, a very distinguished guest, which we are very happy to have here. He had a long trip. He has a long trip behind him. He comes over the big ocean from the United States, and I'm so happy to say hello to you again, Dr. Octavio Pino.
It's a pleasure to see you again.
It's a pleasure to have you here. And Dr. Pino is a very distinguished guest for us. He has a very big knowledge, let me say so. He speaks 7 languages,
yes.
Is that right? He's linguist, but also scientist and a wonderful researcher. And just to mention that what is his special field, it is psychoneuroenergetics. Yes.
Yes, I'm the creator of psychoneuroenergetics, which, as the word says, means the mind, the neurological system, the brain, the acupuncture points, the meridians, and energy, which presupposes that everything in the universe is energy. And of course, is a principle of quantum physics, that everything is energy. But I happen to be also a mystic as well. I combine mysticism and science, and in fact, my life's mission is to integrate, through psychoneuroenergetic, the ancient knowledge of the mystics of the past and the old civilizations with the most modern technology of the 21st century. And that's my life mission. And I am a retired professor, so I can now spend my time doing this.
Doing what you
what
feel,
I like,
what you like doing, and
exactly.
what is a joy for you to do. Dr. Pino, some people like us, I think we all have that in our heart, to help people.
Mm-hmm.
That is the meaning of that what we are doing, and I got to know to you as a very warm-hearted person. And how do you think that this, what Braco conveys, may help people?
Well, Braco belongs to a group of people in the planet who have as a mission to help others. And not only Braco, but many of us who are around Braco are also people who would like to help and have as a mission to help others and reach our own self-realization through help.
And how do you think is Braco doing this to help people to come further and to, as many other scientists also said, to become aware of ourselves and to realize what we really are and who we really are? Where do you see Braco's impact in this process?
Braco's impact is a tremendous impact because he chooses a modality of help that is a very old modality in a sense. It was the Hasidic Jews in the past who were involved in gazing, but it's even though it's an old technique, it is a very modern technique because there's no one else doing it. I mean, he devised the whole concept of gazing and sharing the energy through the eyes, which after all are the organs that are best equipped to process the photons, because we're all energy, light, and information. Most people think that we're body and that we have the mind, you know, but we're not the mind. We're really energy, we're really light. And when you reach a certain degree of growth, you realize that we're nothing but light, and we're giving out light and receiving light constantly in the form of energy waves, like I explained in the last interview.
Yes. So we experience Braco as a very present person. Just to explain, he is someone who you have the feeling is always in the presence, in the time of here and now.
Yes, because you see, in reality, there's only the present. If you analyze the quantum world, if you analyze the subatomic world has no present, past, or future. It only is. It's only present at the subatomic level. And Braco is somehow capable of connecting us to that world, which the quantum physicists already explain mathematically and with formulas, and they have already proven, using math, that the physics of the subatomic world is completely different from the Newtonian physics, the physics that we use to build buildings and construct artifacts and planes. Subatomic physics allows us to come into a door, and a door opens by itself. But why does it open? Have you ever thought? Well, it's really because we're giving out photons, particles of light, that at the infrared part of the spectrum allow the door to open, because there's a mechanism that is sensitive to the infrared energy. And we as humans, we're also mechanisms that are sensitive to energy, and we're sensitive to Braco's energy, and I'm sensitive to your energy, and we're all sensitive to that.
So as medical doctors, we meet day by day, of course, in our daily work, people who are suffering, who have pain, and who have often also severe diseases, and the only wish they have is to get help for themselves and to, at the end of all, become healthy again, free of pain and free of suffering. And what I found out is that this presence is something very crucial for the process of becoming healthy. How do you see that?
It is very important.